Greetings and welcome, minions, to another episode of Let's Play War for the Overworld.
Being attacked. Your minions fight the enemy. There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core.
Are there now? Oh, so there are.
Your blade lotus is under attack.
Let's get some
Bathu lost.
people in.
Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work.
Right. Let's do some quick on-the-job training.
Your minions fight the enemy.
I could convert these, but I kinda don't have the people for that, so instead I will just burn these people. I currently have not enough succubi, which is a pity.
Bathu lost. A witch doctor is unhappy because it hasn't been paid.
Well, then get to the vast store of gold that I have, you fool.
Your blade lotus is under attack.
Right. I have some souls here. Let's convert these experience.
Do you see what I see?
I see you refusing to exert any singular amount of effort in disposal of our enemy.
Not feeling so cocky, are you? Why not flee as usual?
Defense constructed. Claustrophobic corpses beg you to build a larger crypt.
They can just huddle together. Right now I can't
You've
really
got
handle
another sin,
what they have.
devil, you. Replacement Earth complete.
Right, let's save up my sins for a bit.
Yet another sin for you to spend, Underlord.
Because I kinda want to summon my own elemental.
Oculus lost. The enemy is pillaging your dungeon.
Right, so I'm going to take the...
You've got another sin to use, Underlord. A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
I'm just want that guy.
Behemoth summoning underway. A new sin is available to you. Assembly unlocked. A new sin has been researched. Your crypt cannot store any more souls. Yet another sin for you to spend, Underlord.
Right. With all the gateways I have, it should be easier for me to gather some minions to my cause. This is taking forever.
Defense constructed. Your blade lotus is under attack. Your minions are in combat. Your prison cannot house additional prisoners. You are out of mana.
Right, so let's set these back up to full levels. or to scorch
A
the enemy.
ghoul has risen in your crypt. Oculus
Low-level
lost.
minions don't really give me the experience that I need, but it'll have to do.
Rampart complete. Your minions fight the enemy.
Right. Let's replace the walls.
Replacement Earth complete.
And no imps past this point, please.
Your gateway is being claimed by an enemy.
What gateway?
The enemy assaults your dungeon. An enemy has claimed your gateway.
Ah,
Your minions have entered battle. Your crypt has a corpse-pacity problem. Stone bridge unlocked. Within the glacial door lies a small portal to the elemental plane of frost. Once it has been closed, some of the energies of this plane will bleed through, turning to icy shards around the door and nearby walls. This will make them impervious to explosive assault. Your dungeon is under attack. Replacement Earth complete. Your dungeon core is under attack. Your minions are in combat. Your gateway is being claimed by an enemy. Your Well of Souls is under attack. Replacement Earth complete. There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core.
alright, time to go on the offensive again.
Too many corpses have been left for dead. Build a larger crypt. There are creatures assaulting your dungeon core. Your gateway is being claimed by an enemy. Your behemoth will be summoned in 1 minute.
Yeah, and that's what I'm waiting for.
I can hear you spanking your workers from over here, Draven. Why don't you try making yourself useful?
Your dungeon core is under attack.
Sometimes, but never to pass the time. Unlike your own continuous stream of nonsense.
I'm just looking for some entertainment. Speaking of which, how goes taking care of our mutual problem?
The only mutual problem we have is the sound of your voice echoing about both our dungeons.
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
Tut tut. No need to be so testy, Corvick.
No need to be so useless, Casita.
The enemy assaults your dungeon. Behemoth summoned.
Right.
A succubus cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. Shadow lost.
Let's take care of the enemy.
An enemy's eternal has been vanquished.
And take
An
care of
enemy
these
is
fools.
summoning a behemoth. A minion is unhappy because it hasn't slept lately.
And now, let's finish off Casita.
The enemy assaults your dungeon. Your gateway is being claimed by an enemy. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
No wonder I wasn't getting any defenses built. Right, moving forward. Without the Eternal, Casita will be quite defenseless.
Your minions are under attack. Skarg lost. You have claimed a gateway. Your gateway is being claimed by an enemy. Succubus lost. A minion is unhappy because it hasn't slept lately. Gnarling lost. Your minions are falling in battle. Your minions have entered battle. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. The crypt cannot store any more souls. Your gateway is being claimed by an enemy. Your minions are dying, Underlord. Your well of souls is under attack.
A middling little attack, Casita. Brush yourself off and clean it up.
Your minions are falling in battle. An enemy has claimed your gateway.
Casita, you can always give your soul to me if you find yourself defeated. I have many uses for you.
A witch doctor cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. You are out of mana.
Yeah,
Your
this mission will
gateway is
become so
being
much more
claimed
easy
by an
once I have
enemy.
only one enemy to focus
Crackpot
on.
lost.
Casita is usually not that much trouble. This she does get in time to set up her defenses and flank me. But against what I have here, she shouldn't have much defense.
Claustrophobic corpses beg you to build a larger crypt.
Oh, let's get my troops to be a little bit more aggressive.
I'll melt your minions into rivers of gold! But could one of you help me knock them out first?
Your minions are dropping like flies.
That's really
One
my
of your minions is
elemental.
angry because it hasn't been paid. Your
But-
prison cannot house additional prisoners.
There goes
You have
Casita.
destroyed an enemy's dungeon core. That's 2 down. Let's finish this.
Yes, let's.
She outlived you in the last war. A pity these things don't often repeat themselves.
Right.
A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
Now, what I don't like is these spirits tend to just drift off to enemy
Your
territory
crypt has a
where I cannot pick them up
corpse-pacity
here.
problem.
When I cannot pick them up. Go home. Alright. Well, never mind then.
Your well of souls is under attack. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. One of your minions is unhappy. Too many corpses have been left for dead. Build a larger crypt. The enemy assaults your dungeon. One of your minions is angry because it hasn't been paid. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Your crypt is too small. Your well of
Just gonna
souls
send my
is
Archon
under
over
attack.
here. Right, just deploy the souls then. I really wish they would stop breaking my walls.
A minion is unhappy because it hasn't slept lately. Gnarling lost.
Yeah, stand gate. And this gatekeeper over there. Alright, that was quite
The
tense
enemy
for the
has
moment.
reached your dungeon. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. You've gained an additional sin. Your minions have engaged the enemy. There's no time for dilly-dallying. Prove your dominance.
I am doing that. I've already taken out 2 of them and I haven't needed to use the Kenos once. Which, by the way, is also one of the achievements.
Is unhappy. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A new sin has been researched. You've claimed a gold shrine. Your minions are being attacked. Overworld complete. A new sin has been researched. One of your minions is unhappy. You have discovered a gateway.
Now, Korvac
Your
is a bit
creatures
annoying
are in
because he has got
combat.
2
The enemy is destroying your
cores,
dungeon.
but luckily my wraiths are taking care of that. Alright, have you returned to soil? No, of course you haven't. Now, fortunately Korvac will only attack from this side. I mean, he's being very clever in how he's trying to do that. But only to a point. Alright.
Your minions are under attack. Augur lost.
Send my elemental over there while my minions recover for a bit. And I was gonna set up a prison over here.
Your prison is filled to the brim.
We've been fighting for eons.
Eons? It's only been
Your
40
minions
minutes,
have
maybe.
entered battle. The enemy assaults your dungeon. One of your minions is unhappy.
Not sure why minions would be unhappy. It is quite difficult to manage a dungeon this size, though.
A minion is unhappy because it can't go to bed. Succubus lost.
Right. That's 1 core down. My troop count recovered a bit. Somewhat. Still a little low on gnarlings. Plenty of revenants though, so...
Your minions are fighting the enemy.
Alright, let's just go for the other core then. I don't think he's got any defenses left. Where is that other core again? Come on, you showed it to me in a cutscene. Can't be that difficult to find. There it
Your
is.
creatures are in combat.
So let's just go for it.
One of your minions is unhappy. You have claimed a gateway.
Keep this dungeon slowly becoming mine while I destroy Cortex cores and I haven't needed to use the Kenos
Shadow
once.
lost.
Now certainly you didn't think I'd give up without a fight.
Of course not.
Payday has come again.
I was fully hoping you would put up a fight. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing one,
A
Cortex.
witch doctor cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. You have destroyed an enemy's dungeon core.
I stand humbled, defeated. I've no more quarrel with you, my lord.
You have claimed a gateway.
You're a greater warrior than I thought. I submit to you, Underlord.
Fine work, Underlord. You've crushed their resistance and brought them under heel. Bent to the power of the Kenos, they will prove no threat to you in the coming battle. A Beastmaster has entered your dungeon. Let's make haste to Uther's Landing. All that remains is for us to win one final victory over the Empire, and to avenge those who have fallen to their underhanded schemes. Now you are as a god. With these three bent to your will, your war against the Empire capital is sure to end in bloody victory.
Well, you'd think so, but since they're not going to be with me at the capital, I very much doubt their assistance will be all that useful. And if I am truly as onto a god, wouldn't I be a major competition for you, Mendekaus? But we'll continue this next time. Thank you for watching.